Welcome back to Petro Head Things. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Petro Head Things, your home for everything that makes cars cooler, safer, and just a little more badass. Around here, we're not just talking horsepower and shiny rims. We're talking about the gear that actually makes a difference when you're behind the wheel, parked at a sketchy rest stop, or facing the kind of hope this never happens emergency we all know can pop up. Today, we're diving deep into 15 defensive and safety tools that belong in every driver's glove box, center console, or trunk. These aren't gimmicks you'll toss after a week. These are tried and tested items that bring peace of mind, a little extra security, and sometimes straight-up survival when the road gets unpredictable. So before we jump in, do me a quick favor. Smash that subscribe button, drop a like, and share this with a fellow car nut. Every little bit helps this channel keep rolling, and trust me, we've got a ton of killer gear breakdowns coming. All right, buckle up. Let's roll. 1. Big Rig Defanse Aluminum Tire Thumper. A legend in the trucking world, but just as valuable for everyday drivers. The Big Rig Aluminum Tire Thumper is small, lightweight, and made of solid billet aluminum. Translation: it's not bending, breaking, or giving out on you when you need it most. Truckers use these to check tire pressure with a quick thump. You can instantly hear if a tire's underinflated. For anyone towing a trailer, hauling heavy loads, or just clocking serious highway miles, this little ritual can save you from blowouts, flats, and hours stranded waiting for a tow. But here's the kicker: it doubles as a deterrent. Slip it under your seat, and if you ever feel uneasy in a dark parking lot or roadside stop, just having it within arm's reach is comforting. It's legal, non-lethal, and heavy enough to make anyone think twice. Sometimes, that peace of mind alone is priceless. 2. Huge power toy self-defensive ballistic dart gun. Looks like a toy? Sure. Functions like a distraction tool in a pinch? Absolutely. This compact dart launcher fires rubber or foam darts with surprising speed and accuracy. For drivers who find themselves pulling over in sketchy neighborhoods or filling up at 2 a.m. in nowhere, USA. This can be the difference between feeling trapped and buying yourself precious seconds to react. It's not about damage. It's about creating distance and surprise. You pull it, fire off a dart, and suddenly you've broken someone's focus long enough to get back in your car and hit the gas. Simple, smart, and more useful than it first appears. 3. Origin Joy 2-pack tungsten steel military tactical pen set. Don't underestimate these. At first glance, they're sleek pens. In reality, they're multi-purpose survival tools. The tungsten steel tips are strong enough to shatter tempered glass, which can save your life if you're trapped in your car after a rollover or water submersion. They also write smoothly, which means you'll actually use them daily, but that's the beauty. You can keep one clipped to your visor or center console, and no one's the wiser. In an emergency, you've got a concealed, low-profile tool that doubles as both an escape device and a personal defense option. Small, subtle, and smart. 4. ZHD electronic whistles for referees. Forget old-school whistles you have to blow on. This one's electronic, meaning loud, consistent, and effortless. When your car breaks down on a lonely stretch of highway at night, when your phone dies and traffic is non-existent, hitting this button could be the thing that gets help. It's also excellent for drawing attention if someone's creeping toward your car. Sometimes, noise is all you need. And unlike yelling, this won't wear your voice out. It's small, loud, and never misses. Toss one in the glove box and forget about it until you need it, and then you'll be glad you did. 5. Umer XT for Walther PPQ.4 .3 caliber training air pistol. Now we're talking serious prep. The Umer XT4E is modeled after the real Walther PPQ and fires rubber, powder, or pepper projectiles. It's heavy, realistic, and built for training. For drivers, They give you a non-lethal but highly effective way to deter an attacker if someone corners you at your vehicle. The real advantage? Practice. You can safely train your handling, your reaction time, and your accuracy without stepping into live ammo territory. For anyone who values preparedness, this is as close to the real deal as it gets while still being safe and practical. 6. A Twing Rock Pick. Doesn't sound flashy, but this tool pulls its weight. The S-Twing Rock Pick is forged from a single piece of steel, meaning it's nearly indestructible. Heading off-road, camping, overlanding, this tool digs, chips, pries, and hammers without fail. Get stuck in mud or ice. It helps free your tires. Need to crack rock or even break through glass in an emergency. It's built for it. And as a last-ditch defense option, it's tough enough to swing without snapping. A true utility item that belongs in the trunk of anyone who pushes their car beyond city limits. 7. Atomic Bear Paracord Bracelet. This is survival wrapped around your wrist. Fire starter, compass, whistle, and yards of durable paracord packed into one bracelet. Breakdown in the wilderness? The cord alone can lash gear, build shelter, or even tow light loads. It's also useful in an urban setting. The whistle alone can scare off threats or call attention if you're stranded. Tiny, wearable, and easy to forget about until you need it, and then it becomes priceless. 8. Crosman 1322 Classics Air Pistol. Reliable, pump action, and perfect for both practice and defense at close range. This isn't a toy. It's a solid training tool that gives you confidence in accuracy and control. For drivers, it means you've got something discreet in your trunk or toolbox that won't escalate to lethal force, but still provides real utility. It's about balance. Not everyone wants to carry something heavy-duty. The Crosman 1322 is a reminder that smart preparation doesn't always mean go extreme. Sometimes control is everything. 9. Tire Thumper for Truckers 18-inch. This is the bigger brother of the first thumper we covered. At 18 inches, it's longer, heavier, and makes a louder report when checking tire pressure. Truckers swear by them, and for good reason. The quick check saves lives and equipment daily. But for car owners, it doubles again as a solid deterrent. Parked in a remote area, having one of these tucked beside your seat can be enough to keep you at ease. 10. Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops Folding Knife. If your glove box doesn't already have a folding knife, fix that today. The Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops is sharp, compact, and deploys quickly. Perfect for roadside fixes, camping duties, or, most importantly, cutting seat belts in an accident. Think about it. Upside down, airbags blown, smoke filling the cabin. That knife could be the one thing standing between you and escape. Don't overlook it. 11 to 120 dB electronic air horn. Small device, huge voice. At 120 decibels, this portable air horn is louder than your car horn and can be carried outside the vehicle. Stuck, lost, or facing trouble, it screams loud enough to be heard blocks away. It's not just for emergencies. It's for confidence. Solo drivers, late-night travelers, even city parkers benefit from having an extra burst of sound when needed. 12. Teflon Universal Steering Wheel Brake Lock. Old school meets new design. The steering wheel lock is still one of the best theft deterrents out there. Visual barriers matter. Thieves want quick and easy, not obstacles. Whether you're parking in a crowded airport garage or a quiet street overnight, having one of these in place is peace of mind that your ride will still be there when you get back. 13. Sabre Home Defense Pepper Projectile Launcher. Pepper spray is fine, but this takes it to the next level. Instead of spraying up close, this launcher fires pepper-filled rounds from a distance. That means you can keep a safe gap between yourself and a threat, whether it's at a stoplight, a rest stop, or even your driveway. For carjacking scenarios, This is one of the most effective, non-lethal tools available. Keep it secure, keep it ready, and you've got an option that's safe but powerful. 14. Burna Banshee Personal Safety Alarm. Small, portable, and piercing. This little alarm clips to keys, bags, or visors, and at the push of a button, it unleashes an ear-splitting sound that demands attention. If someone's tailing you in a parking garage, this draws eyes instantly. And sometimes, that attention is all you need to diffuse a bad situation. 15. Stainless steel whistle. Simple, old school, reliable. Unlike electronic devices, it'll never run out of batteries, never glitch, never fail when it matters. Lightweight and loud enough to carry for hundreds of yards. It's a permanent addition to any glove box. It may not look like much, but it's the kind of tool you forget about until it's the only thing that works. So there you have it, 15 tools that go way beyond gimmicks. These are items that are small, practical, and tough enough to earn a permanent place in a ride. From knives and whistles to launchers and thumpers, each piece adds another layer of safety and confidence every time you hit the road. Personally, I call the Smith & Wesson folding knife and the steering wheel lock absolute must-haves. But honestly, the best setup is layered. Something sharp, something loud, something non-lethal. That's how you stay prepared without overcomplicating things. Now it's your turn. Which of these would you keep in your car? Which one surprised you most? Drop it in the comments below, and don't forget, smash subscribe for more gear breakdowns, safety hacks, and all things automotive. Until next time, drive safe, stay sharp, and keep loving those machines.